All right. So what's up, everyone? Good evening. Welcome back to another Investa live session. So ngayon naman, medyo iba yung gagawin natin. So for this Sunday, Investazen yung gagawin natin. So not the usual roundtable na parang live charting session. Gagawin naman natin ngayon is mag-uusap lang about the markets. And of course, sasamahan ulit tayo ni Toma.
Bro, grabe naman yung intro mo. Diretso sa agenda. Sup, everyone? Good evening. Kala nag-play ka ba ng konting music?
Meron.
Sige. Guys, what's up everyone? Good evening. Happy Sunday night to everyone. It's been a while. But we are now back with another, well, technically nag-live kami last Friday, pero iba naman yun eh. Pero ito yung talagang usual na Investa live sessions every weekend. To those who are here now at the start of the live, if rinig nyo ako, okay, please comment down below if lag kami or if clear yung audio, if the music is too loud, or kapag all goods tayo ngayong gabi, no? So what's up everyone? Good. Tawa ako dun sa chat ni Matt. What's up? So everyone, good evening. So again, to reiterate ano yung agenda natin for tonight. Now we're not going to be doing a usual charting session. Though we can look at some charts if you can comment it down below. If may something interesting, we can take a look at it later. But what we want to do now is do more of a roundtable discussion, of course, with myself as the moderator, Kahane, Beryo, and of course, alam niya, our guest, right, si Bro Matt Flores, and talk about how we've been, since medyo matagal na yung last session, talk about how we've been navigating through the markets this Q2. Since nga, ang hirap na market, very limited the opportunities, although as of late, dahil na itong June, there has been potential signs of strength coming in, especially in the US market, and more recently, sa crypto market. PSE, di pa masyado sumusunod, but that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So, without further ado, of course, I would like to bring onto the stream yung dalawa pa nating kasama, Bro Beryo and Bro Matt. Yun.
Gandang gabi.
Yo, what's up mga sir?
Good evening, guys.
Good evening. Yun.
Good evening,
So,
everyone.
what's up? Yun. So, Bear, ano masabi mo sa Investa community muna bago tayo magsimula?
So yun, sa mga nagdi-dinner dyan, sana masarap ulam nyo, no?
Yun.
Yun. So 8 p.m., ano yan, dinner time yun sa karamihan. So yun, sana masarap ulam nyo. And ayun, prep tayo for our, for the coming week this para sa market.
Yun. Ikaw, Bro Matt, kamusta?
Well, good evening, everyone. Shout out to Open Journal family, no? So, hopefully, pagdating tomorrow, Monday, hopefully mentally ready na kayo about sa market. So yeah. Thank you for joining, everyone.
Yun. Thank you din, sir, for joining us. Siguro bago tayo mag-dwell in, dun sa mga questions that we want to address tonight. Siguro casual lang muna. Kamusta yung mga weekends natin? Kamusta yung weekend natin? No? Ikaw, Kahane? Kamusta weekend mo, bro?
Okay naman so far. So kahapon parang paikot-ikot ako. Sinundo ko si Tom and everything. Tapos nag-shoot kami ng usual TikTok video. So if trip niyo yun makita, so check nyo lang yung account namin, Investazen sa TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook.
Bro, parang hanggang ngayon, pagod ka pa rin eh. So, kahapon mag-isama kami nag-shoot kami ng content.
Parang wala nang energy, Toma eh.
Oo, pagod na. Nandun kami sa SM North EDSA kahapon. Nag-shoot kami doon, na-interview kami ng mga tao. So, yun nga, sabi ni Kane, abangan niya sa socials namin. Ako naman, today, actually, haba na araw ko, 2:30 pa ako gising. May race ako kanina, mayroon ako fun run kanina umaga eh. So, ayun, yun lang ginawa ko. Pahinga, time with family. So, yun lang naman. Ikaw, Bear?
Okay naman. Actually, kahapon nakipiesta ako sa ninang ko. Kasi piyesta ng San Juan. So may mga basaan, mga ganun. Alam niyo yun, pag tumahan ka dun sa lugar na yun, babasahin ka and shit. So, ayun, nakipiesta ako. Tapos, kanina, parang pahinga lang, basa-basa libro, and then, saktong buhat lang. And then, ayun, nagtingin-tingin ng markets, tingin-tingin ng mga sa watchlist. Then, ayun, more on prep for this coming week talaga. Yun, pretty much my weekend.
Yun.
Nice.
Grabe yung deadlift ni Bear.
Oh.
175 kilograms.
Siyempre, paano na lang kung paano na lang kung bubuhatin ko yung asawa ko, di ba? Kailangan...
Tama.
Oo. Paano kung ma-aksidente, di ba? Kailangan malakas.
Tama yun.
Tama naman yun.
Tama
naman yun.
Ikaw, Bro Matt?
Ako, basically, every weekend naman, mostly yan yung rest ko na Saturday. And then, today, Sunday, meron akong basketball. But mostly on a weekend, if ever wala akong meeting with clients, I just pahinga, rest lang talaga dito sa bahay. So, family time, parang ganyan yung ginagawa namin.
Nice. Okay. Siguro pwede na tayo mag-dive in sa questions since I think people are interested, especially sa insights ninyo. Siguro first, I want to ask, we have we haven't done a live session since, like I mentioned, March of 2023. It's been mga 3 months na rin, no? And that was towards the end of Q1. Now we're towards the end of Q2. So I want to ask, how have you guys been approaching the markets or navigating through it no second quarter 2023? As most of it, like 80%, talagang mahirap eh. Siguro I can start with you, Berio. How you've been in the different markets that you trade, how you've been navigating through it.
Sige. Yung sa akin, basically, tatlong markets yung tinitrade ko mainly. Crypto, futures, PSE, at saka US equities. So sa PSE, first and foremost, ever since nung bull trap, nung Feb, kung makikita nyo yung chart, nagkaroon ng bull trap, high conviction sa akin yun na stay away from the markets, macro perspective din, alanganin, pati ayun nga, high inflation, high interest environment. So walang mangyayari talaga for me sa PSE kung pipilitin kong maghanap ng outlier play. Meron mga insider play na speculatives pero hindi ko siya trip. Tsaka ayokong mag-risk ng substantial amount of capital sa mga ganong kinds of play. Pwede kasing mahalt na lang bigla. Like nangyari sa SPNEC at saka VUL, tama ba? Yun yung pinaka-recent na natatandaan ko eh. So yun yung mga iniiwasan ko sa PSE, lalong-lalo na sa mga ganong klaseng market environment. For crypto naman, crypto futures, more on scalping and day trading yung ginagawa ko. Trade ako every open ng Asian session, London session, and US session. Mga 2-3 trades kada open nun. So take advantage ko lang yung volatility at saka yung surge in liquidity. So far okay naman yung approach ko with that kind of in that market. Sa US naman more of ginagawa ko swing trading lang, pati mga thematic plays and mga more on sector focused na approach. Like recently ginagawa ko, naghanap ako ng mga nag-i-improve na sectors like energy, ano pa ba? Actually yung leaders ngayon, semicon and AI. And ayun, thankfully nakakuha naman ako ng mga okay na trade. Issue lang, hindi ko siya na-volumean. Hindi ko siya nalagyan ng substantial amount of volume na nagkaroon siya ng malaking impact sa equity curve ko. More of parang dagdag lang siya sa for the year. Parang lang siya. Accelerator for the momentum ng current market environment. Kasi tingin ko baka mag-recover na yung market and sustainable market. Let's see, 'di ba? In this coming month. Yun lang.
Nice.
Thanks,
Nice.
Berio. Ikaw bro Kane? Si bro
Nakamute ka, boy.
Kane na nakamute.
Nakamute, sorry. So, this second quarter, mostly parang tinatry ko na maghanap ng buwelo. So, of course, galing tayo sa bear market. Siyempre, parang di naman pwedeng full bar size kagad yung trade mo. So, mostly smaller sizes nilalagay ko and yeah, tinatry ko lang talaga maghanap ng 1 or 2 trades that go my way. Unfortunately, sa PSE, yun nga, parang medyo tahimik yung market recently. Onti lang talaga lumalabas sa screener ko and most of the time, di rin talaga nag-materialize yung most ng trading setup.
Yun, alright. Thanks, Kahane. Bro, Matt.
Yeah. So ako basically since the start of the year or even start of the bear market, on a daily basis, mentally ready pa rin naman ako eh. So as a full-time trader and a portfolio manager, I mean, wala akong choice but to look for potential opportunities. Even the start of the year, hindi mo naman alam na tapos na ba yung bear market kasi that's the discussion, the start of the year. We're nearing the end of the bear market given the fact that your US dollar already going down. So baka may opportunity. So as a trader and a portfolio manager and a full-time job in this kind of industry, ginagawa ko talagang everyday mentally sharp pa rin. I still do my usual discipline, look at the market. So number 1, I trade on the local market. That's where the majority of the funds, And for the local market, just to be honest, wala talagang I mean, sobrang bihira ng opportunities, no? And like what Berio mentioned, if meron mang mga tumatakbo, and mostly dun sa mga tumatakbo, more on insider plays sa sobrang hirap. Well, hindi mahirap, I would say hindi ka makakabomba. Diba? Kasi nga, since the start of the year, even last year, if bumubomba ka, sinusoli or mas malalim pa yung sugat sa'yo, di ba? So, for the Philippine market, so to be honest, the fund is maybe 10-20%, meaning, or even minsan nga 100% cash ako eh. Talagang sobrang limited ng opportunity sa local market because number one, you have your liquidity issue. Diba? So, at the end of the day, local market 50-50 yan eh. 50% foreign inflow, outflow, 50% yung local. So that's number one. Second is you have your US market. Kanina pinag-uusapan namin na sa US market, may mga opportunities kasi maybe our viewers is wondering, from the low, it's already 20%. So malamang marami nang kumita sa US market. Yes, I would say it really depends, di ba, kung saan ka pumasok. Pero if you've been monitoring the US market since last year, like us, or even on the daily basis, talagang hindi ka makakabomba sa US market eh. If let's say makakabomba ka naman, yung risk-reward mo, or even yung reward mo, hindi siya sumasagad all the way dun sa max mo na reward, basically, yung kinumpute mo. So, may mga tumatakbo sa US market, but at the end of the day, the strategy is to take profit. Kasi nga sinusole eh. Yung sinusole na storya, we've been experiencing that since last year. Diba? So that's second for the US market. Third is crypto market. That's where basically yung next na malaki na fund ko, no, as a portfolio manager. So crypto market, hindi ka rin makakabomba, to be honest, diba? Yung recent rally for the past maybe 5 days siguro, 5 days, 4 days siguro, malaki yung akyat eh, diba? And usually, based from the market breadth, everything is below 200-day EMA. And even kung titignan mo, yung opportunities sa maganda lang yung setup is you have your Bitcoin, the Ethereum. The rest are just for scalping and more on speculation trade. So yeah, for the start of the second quarter, I would say more on stay on the side, scalp lang, and even majority of the funds are just in cash. Pero let's see, moving forward kung ano mangyayari.
Oh, thanks bro Matt. So, sabi ko dapat tayo lima, kalimutan ko si yung isa pala, ano ni Matt, yung audio niya. So, tayo nga, but we've been in the markets for a couple of years now. We've been through different cycles, no? Bull markets, bear markets. So I'm curious to know, this bear market has been going on for since last year pa. And what has been the biggest challenge to this bear market specifically that makes it different from other bear markets na experience nyo? Is it the lack of even a few opportunities? Is it the lack of liquidity? Diba? Is it the lack of, diba, a clear sign na parang kailan kaya siya mag-e-end? Para sa inyo, ano yung biggest challenge? So, start tayo sa iyo, Bear?
Biggest challenge sa ganitong klaseng market, syempre parang how to tame your aggression. Kasi may mga times na hindi mo maiiwasan na tingin mo this is the next big this is the outlier, or parang ito yung pwedeng maging salvation trade ko, parang ganun, or parang magdadala ng equity curve ko for the year. Ang pinakamahirap is to tame that aggression and be disciplined on position sizing and risk management. So yun yung pinakamahirap na challenge. Kasi madali nang umiiwas, lalo na pag matagal ka na sa market. Alam mo na paano umiiwas eh. Parang ayoko niyan, ayoko sa sector na to, ayoko sa market na yan. Tapos pag may nakita kang opportunity, may nakita kang pwede mag all-time high na stock, tapos magandang setup, yung paano mo kontrolin yung position sizing mo, pati yung risk management mo. Kasi once na nagkamali ka ng position sizing or ng risk management approach, bumomba ka agad, hindi pa nag all-time high or hindi pa pinoprove ng stock yung worth niya or yung talagang play niya, pwedeng maging pwedeng malaking drawdown yung harapin mo if maipit ka or maka-experience ka ng gap down or whatever. Yun yung pinakamahirap na challenge for me. And so far, thankfully, disiplinado pa naman, Di pa naman ako yung tipong lasing tapos nagtitrade tuwing gabi, ganun. So yun yung iiwasan mo eh. Yan, thank you.
Thanks, Bear. Kane.
Alright. So, biggest challenge siguro this year, since yun nga, medyo galing tayo sa bear market or in the bear market pa rin. Most ng setups or most ng trades ngayon parang ang bilis nag-take profit ng mga tao. Parang, let's say, for example, yung B-Core, parang nag-breakout siya pero parang kailangan mo ma-sell kagad or ma-take profit kagad kasi wala, parang most ng setups wala masyadong follow through. Hindi nagkakaroon ng solid na trend na pwede may trend follow. So I think, yeah, so far yun pa rin yung biggest challenge this year.
Nice. Right. Bro, Matt, go.
So ako, to be honest, I've been trading this different market for the past 10 years na. I would say, kung before, ang laging challenge natin as a trader and a portfolio manager during bull market is for you to mentally prepare, mentally ready on a daily basis. Ngayon, I would say, lagi ko itong sinasabi, I would say, is your patience. Diba? Kasi hindi mo alam kung is it done? Start na ba ng bull market or magre-recession na ba? Soft landing, hard landing recession? Or this rally is just a bull trap? So parang ganun yung idea, di ba? So for me, yung patience yung pinaka-importante. Diba? And not just patience, of course, being a full-time trader, and to be honest, diba? And lahat mag-agree sa akin, if you're doing this full-time, I would say, number one, patience. Second is your being financially ready, basically. Kasi wala kang iti-trade eh. Diba? Wala kang iti-trade, to be honest. Kailan lang nagkaroon ng opportunity, maybe last week, 2 weeks ago. Pero yung patience mo, yung discipline mo to look at the market on a daily basis, diba? Yun yung very important eh. Yun yung very important. Tapos walang mangyayari. Yung tipong nag-prepare ka, tapos wala ka palang iti-trade or even yung tinitingnan mo, tumakbo ng 1-2 araw, tapos isole lang din. So I would say patience yung key, no? And of course, being disciplined on your daily routine as a full-time trader and a portfolio manager.
Yun, nice. So siguro in line with that previous question na ano yung biggest challenges, right? So given all the challenges na mention nyo, taming your aggression, the lack of opportunities, ang bilis magbenta, and having to stay patient, having to be mentally prepared every day kahit pwedeng walang mangyari. So anong ginagawa nyo even during market hours or outside market hours to keep yourself leveled, no? Kasi nakakabaliw talaga kapag yung bear market everyday ready ka, tapos parang sobrang hirap talaga. So on the mental side, diba, how do you keep yourself level, how do you keep yourself grounded para once the bull market does come or once we have confirmed, diba, a bottom, ready tayo tumira at that moment. So ikaw, Bro Bear,
ano yung ginagawa ko outside of market hours to keep myself level-headed? Ako, ginagawa ko, nagtatanim ng gulay. Tatanim ng gulay, tsaka nag-aalaga ng mga pusa namin. At the same time, ayun, nagbubuhat, paminsan, and more of maintenance ng everything, like finances, maintenance ng ganito, ganyan, bahay, kasi hindi nakatira kami sa probinsya eh. And madaming mga hayop-hayop, yung mga peste. So, mga ganun. Yung may iwasan, like yung gamo-gamo, putik, magugulat ka na lang pagising mo na umaga, sobrang daming anay, ang daming insekto. So yun. Anyway, at the same time, sige, ito. Ano naman eh, may iba akong markets na tinitrade like crypto, US, and more of ginagawa ko, ina-adjust ko lang yung style ko on that specific market. So kunwari, scalping market talaga yung yung US. Ganun yung approach na gagawin ko. More of yun yung ginagawa ko. More of adjusting talaga. Adjusting and then recalibrating, pati journaling, pati yung mga past trades, pati pagtingin ng statistics ng trades ko. Yun, mga things to improve. So yun lang.
Yun, nice. Ikaw, kahani boy?
Alright, so mostly same lang kay Bear siguro. Parang nagbubuhat after work.
Nagtatanim
After...
din. Akala ko nagtatanim ka rin.
Di ko nagtatanim. Pero nagbubuhat. Tinatry mag-relax. Tinatry tumakbo. And of course, yung mga invest stuff. So, just shoot and everything. So, yeah, mostly nag-relax lang after the market hours.
Bro, Matt?
Ako siguro, well, number one, I played basketball. So at least thrice a week I played basketball just to, alam mo yun, boring no market, lahat ng market boring. So that's the best time for you to alam mo yun, diversify yung iniisip mo na kung boring na dito sa battlefield mo, sa PC mo, syempre you go outside. So that's why I played basketball. So that's number one. Second is, I look for business opportunities. So business opportunities within our organization. So like for example, we in JCI Manila, we do community projects. So, and even we look for potential, let's say, business opportunities, di ba? Yung mga brotherhood. So that's why yun yung ginagawa ko at least on a weekly basis for me to stay, again, disciplined, mentally sharp, di ba? Kasi nga wala ka nang ginagawa sa market. Eh. So yun. So yung mga yun.
Sustainable ba yung buhay mo umiikot talaga sa markets na wala ka na masyadong ibang ginagawa? Tingin nyo ba, does that help more pagdating sa performance, or does that actually parang hinder you from performing better pag talaga umiikot dun yung mundo mo? Anyone can answer.
Ako for me, for my experience, I would say, at least from my own experience, I would say na it is still very important for you to have relationship with others, not just focus 100% with the market. Kasi nga, I mean, for example, having a community, dinner kayo, di ba? Having a family time, dinner kayo, kwentuhan kayo, and even with your friends, inom kayo onte, kain kayo sa labas. Kasi if you're 100% focused sa market, so I've experienced yan na 100% focused sa market, hindi mo siya kaya mentally. Mahirap mentally. Masusunog ka lang. So meaning, if you're 100% focused, as in you're just sitting there, maybe 14, 15 hours just looking for opportunities. May mga times na hindi mo na set up, binibili mo pa rin, nagpa-participate ka pa rin kasi you keep on looking on opportunities kahit wala naman. Diba? So again, for me, for you to stay in this kind of market, lalo na since the start of 2022, is very important to have parang meron kang leisure activity at the end of the day.
Oo, tama. I agree. Tama yan. Hindi pwedeng parang babad na babad ka talaga sa charts. May sweet spot kasi yan eh, di ba? Parang depende kasi sa tao eh. Parang ako na-experience ko din yan starting 2017, 2018. Na-experience ko yung talagang addict na addict akong maghanap ng opportunity, mag-trade.
Yep.
And then magugulat ka na lang, may ka na pala, may bisyo ka na pala, tipong alcoholic ka na pala.
Correct.
That's alcoholic ka na, lazy ka na, or anything na very self-destructive, nagiging apathetic ka na, or something like that. May experience akong ganun. And nag-improve yung trading ko nung nakuha ko yung sweet spot on scanning for opportunities, looking at the markets, and then giving time to relationships, other businesses and such. Yan. Kailangan talaga may balance. It's all about balance.
Just to add, since Berio mentioned 2-3 years not sobrang focus, yes, you can do it. Even for example, Berio did that. Pero, di ba, at the end of the day, being a trader, as a portfolio manager, your strategy is to sustain it for the long period of time. Meaning, kailangan ginagawa mo to, di ba? Before ka pumasok dito, you need to ask yourself, are you gonna do this in the next 2 or 3 years, 5 years only? Or are you gonna do this in the next 10, 20, 30 years, or even 40 years? Di ba? Kung talagang 2 to 3 years ka lang, then go for it. Go for the 100%. Pero I would say, based from my experience, masusunog ka din. So for me, same na sinabi ni Berio, yun yung time na you have a sweet spot na on a daily basis, meron kang ginagawa, not for the 24 hours na nasa market ka lang.
Tama. Tuwad lang din, no? Ikaw lang din makakahanap niyan ng sweet spot na yan. Hindi pwedeng kami magsabi na dapat 3 hours ka lang nag-scan, 1 hour ka lang nag-scan, 1 hour ka lang nag-trade. Dapat hanapin mo yung sarili mong balance eh. Kasi iba-iba tayo eh. Yun, at the same time, yun nga, ako, nung na-realize ko na yung trading is, yun na talaga magiging buhay ko kahit pagtanda ko, tipong kahit 8 years old na ako, bye, ganun. Kahit matanda na ako. So yun, parang kailangan sustainable tsaka healthy siya sa mental health mo, sa physical health mo. Yun.
Nice. Pero add na rin ako, no? Agree ako sa lahat ng sinabi ni Matt, ni Bear in regards to yung follow-up question ko na yun. Your same sentiment din kasi I've also had a period na full-on markets lang talaga. Siguro yun yung 2020, after nagka-COVID crash, sa bahay lang tayo lahat. Hindi pa start yung bull market nun eh, hanggang siguro mga May sa US market nun. Meron akong yung first 3-month na period na yun, talagang yung buhay ko umiikot talaga sa markets. As in, kasi sa bahay lang, wala na ako ibang magawa eh. Wala naman ako ibang trip. Diba? And that's probably the worst 3 months of my trading journey. Kasi I didn't improve. I didn't perform well. Kasi nga, walang tamang balance. No? Walang tulog, walang kain. Pag kumakain, dala ko yung laptop. Tapos nandun yung charts. Pag nasa garahe, nagpapasa ng libro. I bring my laptop around the house, kumakain, nasa CR. Sobrang lala. Kasi nagde-day trade pa ako nun. Sobrang lala.
May kasabihan dyan eh. Pag pinipilit, lalong maiipit. Diba? Saka pag ukol, bubukol.
Tama. So may tamang balance yan. And even in general now na sa ibang aspects of life din na ngayon na mas balanced ako as a person, marami ako ibang ginagawa. The other important things related to money matters, nag-i-improve din. And because may other mga fitness ako ginagawa. So malaking bagay din yun. So moving on dun sa next question ko ito. As I mentioned kanina, diba, we've all been through different cycles, no? Lalo na si Matt, sa dekada na sa market. So, and there are people, of course, there are always going to be newbies na maybe this is their first bear market. Or maybe 2020 pumasok, may magandang 8 to 16 month na bull market, the first 8 being yung strongest, tapos ngayon prolonged bear market na 1 year plus na, or maybe pumasok sa market nung start of 2023, wala nang alam kundi cut loss or hardship, no? So what would be your advice, no, para sa mga taong gano'n na ito pa lang yung first true bear market cycle na na-experience na. So this was something I needed, no, back in 2018 nung ka-start ko lang. Pumasok ako, peak, ka-peak lang nung bull market sa PSE eh. Doon ako pumasok March 2018 and I never really had anyone to ask, no, regarding dito. Trade lang ako ng trade pero yung pala, ang hirap ng market, dapat di ako ganun. So, yung biggest, siguro one advice, no, na may bibigay nyo sa mga taong ganun in times na like this?
Ikaw muna naman. Sige, ako muna. Ako, sa akin, kung talagang kita mo na bear market talaga, kasi pag beginner ka, hindi mo malalaman yan eh. Parang andun ka sa isip mo na, hindi, to the moon, diba? To the moon. Pero ang katotohanan dyan, technicals lang tignan mo, yung market pa below 200 day MA, ganun ba? Below 100 week MA. Pag nakita mo talagang alanganin yung market, and bear market talaga, i-accept mo yun. I-accept mo yun and put in the work na mag-aral. Kasi more on, kailangan mo mag-prepare for the bull market na parating eh. Kailangan mo mag-prepare. Aral ka, tingin ka ng mga previous super stocks like yung mga yung mga past winners, i-backtest mo, tignan mo yung mga naging common characteristic niya, technically and fundamentally. Kasi aralin mo, bigyan mo ng oras. Tapos, aral ka din ng risk management. Tipong, i-visualize mo sa sarili mo. Nag-create ka ng thousands of trades sa isip mo na 1% lang yung tinitrade mo, 0.5% lang yung tinitrade mo. And pwede mo rin naman siyang gawin sa sa platform ng Investa, sa Investa backtest or pwede rin sa TradingView, 'di ba? May mga iba't ibang mga platforms diyan to backtest. Ami broker andyan. Aralin mo bar by bar, as in bar by bar mo siya i-review na ano yung mafe-feel mo if bumili ka dito, ano yung mafe-feel mo if nandito ka nakabenta or whatever. Ganito ginagawa ng chart. As in, bigyan mo ng oras, aral ka mabuti. Kasi pag dumating na yung bull market, at least prepared ka na, di ba? Alam mo na paano makipagsuntukan. Alam mo na paano maging agresibo or paano maging defensive. Mga ganun. So yun lang. Yun lang yung advice ko. Aral kayo mabuti.
Yun. Ikaw, Kahani boy?
Alright. So, siguro yung isang advice ko lang for those starting out ngayon is to, I guess, be selective. Kasi parang tendency ng karamihang bago sa markets, usually gusto nila parang always invested in the markets. As in, usually parang buong portfolio allocate or naka-buy into different stocks. Pero sa conditions kasi ngayon, parang mostly selective yung markets eh. Hindi lahat tumutuloy talaga. Only one or two follow through. Minsan nga parang ngayon, wala masyadong nag-follow through ngayon. So, I guess it's good to be in the markets pa rin. It's good to have your feet in the water or to have a gauge of what it's like. Pero make sure na to be selective. Huwag mo na masyadong manggigil kasi goal naman natin is to get the meat of the move. Di mo kailangan maging sobrang aga or sobrang nauna sa market. Kailangan mo lang mag-gauge ng tama yung market and to be there at the bulk of the move.
Yep.
Yun, nice. Bro, Matt.
Ako siguro, revise ko lang yung sinabi ni Perion. This is the best opportunity for you guys to sharpen your skills and edge sa market. Kasi, again, like Perion mentioned, if tumakbo yung market, yung bull market, and have experienced it, hindi mo na to magagawa. I'm 101% sure na hindi mo siya magagawa. Diba? So meaning, you need to study, you need to look for mentors, you need to ask someone kung sino talaga yung mga veterano sa market, no? Who experience different market cycles. Of course, aside from that, ang kailangan mong gawin, unang-una, is to identify your goal. Kasi baka naman, you're a trader, pero ganito ginagawa mo. Or you're an investor, pero ganito naman ginagawa mo. Pero at the end of the day, you need to sharpen your skills, your information, your knowledge about the market, and ano yung strategy na gagawin mo.
Yun, nice. Thanks, sponsor. So ngayon, I want to ask more questions on what's happening in the markets now. Right? For crypto, for US, and syempre for PSE. No, siguro I want to start siguro sa crypto market muna, no. So meron akong na-ready na question para doon, and I want to put it in this in this narrative. Hindi ko pala mapapop up sa screen, masyado mahaba, no. So yung crypto market ngayon, if we take if pwede mo ma-share screen yung chart ni Bitcoin, since nandun na siya sa resistance trying to break out. Teka lang. So, pa-share screen na lang, Kahani. So,
Sige.
in terms of narrative sa crypto, bang recently, medyo back and forth siya. So, a few weeks ago, diba, yung SEC had accusations sa Binance, right? Ayun, may something doon causing a lot of negative sentiment sa crypto market. We thought na maybe that can be a catalyst for a move lower. And then now, we have Powell, even more recently, say that crypto has solid staying power. And tama no, Kahane, he sees, the central bank sees stable coins as legit money. Tama no? Ayun. So and then which caused, right, yung Bitcoin to break out, no, from that yung nirowing ni Kahane na downtrend line recently. So siguro ano yung take nyo ngayon sa crypto market, and at the same time, how do you shift your judgment, right, in this specific market, especially when the change in narrative ang bilis, parang just a few weeks ago, negative sentiment because of the whole Binance issue. And then ngayon, positive na, right? Which causes prices to break out. So yun, ano yung take sa market? And how do you change your judgment once the narrative changes, parang nag-180 just like that? Starting with you, Berio.
Sige sa akin. Parang ano yung ginagawa ko if biglang nag-change yung narrative. Yung sa akin naman kasi, technicals first yung approach ko eh. 'Di ba? Like ganyan, ginagawa ng BTC, ginagawa ng Bitcoin, nag-create siya ng parang cup and handle, 'di ba? As in, very basic lang siya, cup and handle. So, hindi mo ba siya iti-trade dyan sa downtrend line breakout na yan? As long as may volume breakout and kinonfirm ng volume yung breakout na yun, iti-trade ko siya. Ganun. So, technicals first approach. Then, yung fundamentals kasi parang gravy na lang yan eh, flavoring na lang. And hindi mo masasabi na mag-stay and yun talaga yung maging narrative eh. Kasi pwede mag-shift nga and whatnot. So, hindi ako masyadong nagpapabias doon sa mga bagay na yun. Ang kailangan ko lang gawin is to keep myself in line doon sa setups na pinapakita sa akin ng market. Ng mga coins na pwedeng i-trade with setups and ano yung ginagawa ng chart. Pero yun, nice to know na may ganong narrative. Lalong-lalo na parang sinabi nila na magkakaroon daw ng Bitcoin ETF and malaki yung magiging fund flows dito sa crypto market if ever na ma-approve yun and maging legit talaga na yung institutional support for Bitcoin and crypto markets is talagang masustain. So nice to know. Thank you sa mga nagbigay ng information na yun. Sa akin, focus lang ako sa setups ko and ayun, yun yung iti-trade ko. Yun lang.
Oh, nice. Kani boy.
Hey.
Alright, sige. So, sa akin actually, mostly same lang kay Berio. Ideally, parang technicals first pa rin eh. So, nung lumabas yung news na nagka-lawsuit against Binance, nagka-lawsuit against Coinbase ata yun. So, of course, nag-downtrend onto yung Bitcoin. Pero at the end of the day, parang hindi ka pa rin sure na wasak talaga yung crypto. It was just a lawsuit claim. Parang walang concrete evidence na they're gonna take out Binance, they're gonna take out Coinbase. So parang at the end of the day, technicals pa rin yung magiging basis mo. Mag-hold ba tong level na to, tong initial breakout level na parang magiging support level ba siya? So, yun pa rin yung basis pa rin. Kung what side people take and I guess sort of let the markets parang confirm kung alin ba talaga yung thesis or aling information yung mag-hold true.
Nice.
Let the market decide.
Yep.
Ruman.
Ako siguro ito, this message is for everyone, no. You from my experience, you need to remember that pag umaakyat yung market, everyone is throwing you a positive news. Okay? If nalalaglag yung market, everyone is throwing you noise or even negative ones. Diba? Now, if you're newbie sa market, and even this will lead to my answer dun sa question na this is the best time for you to eliminate noise from facts. Or even, I would say, this is the lagi naming sinasabi sa open journal na price moves ahead of fundamentals. Diba? So meaning, like what Berio mentioned, diba? Even ang Kahani mentioned, it's good that you have your Bitcoin ETF, diba? Soon lalabas. You have central bank chance of cutting interest rates going to next year, even pause, diba? Nagkaroon ng pause last month. And then what they are doing now, they are pricing in all the negative news, diba? But you go back to the chart, what is the chart saying to you? Diba? Kasi at the end of the day, yung chart lang magsasabi sa'yo na good news, magbibili ka ba o magbebenta ka? Again, you need to understand, again, no, from my experience, pag umaakit yung market, lahat ng good news ibabato sa'yo ng social medias. And if you're newbie, sasabihin mo, oo nga, no? Parang tama to. So, Bitcoin now, 30,000, 31,000. Baka magkatotoo na yung 100,000, 1 million yung Bitcoin, di ba? And then ikaw, bomba. And you need to remember also, pag nalalaglag yung market, everyone will throw you a negative facts or news across social media. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, across social medias will throw you noise. And again, just focus on price movement.
Yes, sir.
Yun. Nice. So that's for the crypto markets. Ngayon, of course, syempre kailangan natin touch on yung US market. No? So malakas, especially this June. So kahana if you can pull out the S&P 500. So siguro I want to direct this question just to Bear and to you, bro Matt, no? Since mas active kayo sa pagbabantay when it comes to the US market. So we've been seeing this very strong rally this June. Do you think that this is something that we can sustain towards the end of the year? What should we be looking out for the bull case, or maybe for a bear case? What should we be looking out for as well?
Ako muna.
Oh, bro Bear, ka muna.
Sige. Sa akin, kung tingin ko magsusustain, wala namang pakialam yung market kung ano yung tingin ko eh. Pero tignan natin, di ba? Wala namang pakialam yung market kung ano yung tingin ko eh. Ang sa akin lang, ang kailangan mag-hold dyan is obviously yung 4.1, no? 4.1k na level, SPX. Ang sa akin lang, kung titignan mo yung SPY-G, SPY-V pala, SPY value na ETF. Medyo may alangan lang ako dyan kasi ang ganda na nung setup, no, ng mga value stocks sa US. Then, binull trap. So, hindi ko masabi kung, ano ba, bull trap ba to? Bull trap ba tong market na to? Nakakatakot eh. Nakakatakot na biglang maging aggressive ka tapos biglang magulat ka. Boom! Pucha, limit down or whatever. Hindi natin masabi. So, sa akin, ang pinaka-importante talaga dyan, balik ka dun sa SPY or SPX. Balik ka dun sa SPX. Ang sa akin lang, kailangan mag-support talaga yung trading range na yan, yung accumulation trading range. So, di ba, yung markets moves in cycles. And I think, etong base from May to July na May 2022, yung buong trading range na yan is an accumulation range. Yan yung tingin ko parang yun yung bias ko. It's an accumulation range and pag masustain yan, hindi mag-go below 4.1, then stage 2 na, di ba? Stage 2 market na, markup phase na. Ano na yung expect mo? Mag-create ng bagong bases and then magpo-pull back. So yun yung mga moments na pwede ka mag-accumulate ng mga magandang names, mga thematic plays, sector, leading sectors or whatever. Parang yun yung need mo lang i-open sa isip mo na kailangan mo mag-ingat kasi fresh pa yan. Antay ka na lang ng bagong pullback na masusustain and then yung base na maganda. Yun lang. Yun yung tingin ko sa US market.
Yun. Bro Matt, anything to add on?
Yeah, speaking of SPX, for me, same yung tinitingnan namin ni Berio. That's 100-day EMA is very important. Kasi if you take a look at it, yan yung start ng move eh. Even yung rally niya, di ba? Which is meaning, if you look at the technical side, yan yung trail stop niya, yung 100-day EMA. The moment ma-break yung 100-day EMA, confluence with the purple line or yung highlight ni Kahane, then for me, yung uptrend move na yan will not be able to sustain that. Pero as long as we are holding it, just to answer the question, masusustain yan, yung upward momentum niya. So, syempre, at the end of the day, may macro yan na tinitingnan, di ba? Kasi everyone is looking now na they are pricing in a cut. Yung pause nangyari ng last month for the central bank pause ng interest rate hike. The market is moving because they are anticipating or pricing in a potential cut, maybe this year or maybe first quarter next year. So again, like Barry mentioned, expect hindi yan tatakbo in a straight line So huwag kayo magmadali if you're trading US market or even global market, you still expect that to pull back. May mangyayari pa rin dyan mga bases, pullback, profit taking. Hindi yan tatakbo in a straight line. So yun.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so, Kahane, meron ka bang gusto i-add?
Alright, sige. So, parang mag-add lang ako siguro sa sinabi ni Bear. So, parang in terms of market breadth rin kasi. So, in Russell 2000 or yung parang index nila for smaller caps, medyo naglalag behind the main indices. So, yun lang, parang medyo red flag lang siya na hindi sumasabay yung buong market as a whole. Pero at the end of the day, parang ano pa rin nag-breakout pa rin naman yung main index. So, siguro parang message nito is that meron ng mga select opportunities in some sectors or some strong stocks. Pero ayun, ideally, one should still hold para lang ma-confirm natin na may demand talaga in the markets.
Alright.
Ganda nun,
Ano yun?
Ganda na pinakita ni Kahane yung Russell. So sa akin naman, tingin ko doon, baka mag-rotate kasi doon yung pera eh. Yun yung pwede mag-rotate dyan, di ba? So let's see. Tapos habang nagpo-pull back yung market, yan yung nag-rally, mga small caps, mid caps.
Yep.
Di ba?
Alright, thanks for adding that, bro, Kahane. Siguro for the last market that we should look at, syempre we can't forget about the PSE, no? So we've seen crypto rallying now at resistance, US market rallying as well. So I think the big question for a lot of our local traders, right, is why hasn't the PSE followed the recent rally in these two different markets? So nakaka-frustrate na for a lot of our local traders. Start tayo sa'yo, Bear.
Ayoko magsalta na masama pero ayaw talaga ng foreign sa market natin. Una-una, hindi ko alam, pero baka regulatory wise, ayaw talaga ng mga foreign sa market natin kasi ang daming, hindi ko masabi, pero red tape, corruption, mga ganon. At the same time, economy wise, hindi ko masabi, no? Yun yung fundamental aspect, no? Ano naman, technicals naman, tignan mo lang yung MO100 pointing downwards pa rin, sloping downwards pa rin siya. And prices below that MO100. May mga funds kasi na no buy sa mga ganyan Ayaw bilhin yan, foreign funds. Hindi bibilin yung below MA100. So yun yung tingin ko din. So ang kailangan gawin talaga ng locals or ng local funds is magpakita ng participation, ng support dito sa Philippine market. Parang ala din wala ding suporta from local funds Sobrang dry ng volume, 'di ba? So yun yung tingin ko. Yun lang.
Go, Matt.
Ako sa Philippine market, just to answer the question, lack of catalyst, yun nangyayari sa market. So,
Tama.
lack of catalyst, ang output niyan, of course, lack of foreign inflow. And like I mentioned kanina, I would say 50 or maybe 60% of the funds na umiikot sa local market are actually foreign. So, syempre, pagka wala sila, wala tayo. And if you think about it, or even if you've been trading the Philippine market since 2018 or 2017, I would say, ang average volume, value traded ng Philippine market para tumakbo, or even para merong gawin yung mga I would say 90% of the trader, it should be around 8 to maybe 12 billion pesos. No? Yung range na yan. And again, since this year, ang average value traded natin is only 3 or even 4, below 4 billion pesos. So, balik ako dun sa question, dun sa answer ko. Number 1, lack of catalyst. Ano yung catalyst kung bakit tatakbo yung market? Maybe you're wondering, yung emerging market index tumatakbo. Okay? Even Indonesia, Thailand, tumakbo na, Malaysia, Brazil, yung mga emerging market, excluding China. Diba? Pag tinignan mo, yung Philippine market kasi sa emerging market index, sobrang liit na lang. Sobrang liit na lang ng percentage niya. So if I'm a foreign fund, parang wala na akong pakialam sa Philippine market. Kasi nga, ano yung catalyst? Maganda ba yung economy? Kamusta yung ginagawa ng government? Diba? Ano yung mga positive catalyst? So, sa tingin ko yun yung kulang. Pero once magkaroon yun, sa tingin ko, pwede na magkaroon ng switch from developed market or even parallel silang tumakbo from developed markets like for example US market and papunta sa emerging markets like the Philippines. So
Yun. Alright, thanks for that, bro. Matt, Kane, is there anything you want to add, sir?
Sinasabi naman na parang kahit na overall EPS ng different Philippine companies already back above pre-pandemic levels na, kulang pa rin talaga yung inflows natin or yung value being traded in the PSE. And I guess medyo parang nakuha ko lang din to sa talk ni Jingle beforehand sa Premier League webinar. Pero yeah, parang wala kang puwapatas na foreign funds. Walang nag-take ng initiative na mauna. And a possible cause for that could be, yung sinabi nila, Bear and Matt, yung lack of catalysts sa macro situation ng Philippines.
Yun. Alright, so actually that's all the questions I have for tonight. Kahane, pwede mo na i-stop yung share screen. So guys, to all the viewers, we went through how we've been navigating the markets this year. If di nyo napanood yung start, ano yung mga biggest challenges, how sila Matt, Bear, and Kahane were able to overcome them, diba? How we have been staying leveled despite the difficulty, diba, sa market, and as a newbie, dapat ginagawa mo sa market to. And we've gone through the crypto market, the US market, and of course, our local market. For those who hindi nakanood, syempre may replay pa to. And siguro before we end everything, no, I'd like to get maybe a final message from everyone para sa Investa community that still with us tonight. So naka almost 1 hour din tayo. So siguro start tayo sa iyo, Kahane.
Alright,
Final
sige. Last
message
year,
from you.
final message siguro. So, I guess parang just keep going in the markets. If parang nalulungkot na kayo or if parang nabobore kayo, just know that palagi meron times talaga na ganun sa market. So, there's always, ano nga ba yun, Toma? Ano yung sinabi mo dati?
Ano?
May sinabi kong quote dati, diba?
Ano na?
There's always a next bus.
There's always a next bus. Oo, parang ganun.
Oo.
Hindi bro,
There's always a
never
next
sinabi
Grab
yun.
driver.
There's always a next bus.
Ano bro? Ano sinabi ko? Always opportunity. Ano sinabi ko?
Wala, yun nga. There's always a next bus. Something
Hindi
along
bro
those
eh.
lines.
Hindi ko sinabi yun.
Bro, kagana na yun, bro. Okay na yun.
Sige. Okay, thanks. Siguro Kahane. Bear.
Sa akin, syempre, hindi naman final message to kasi mauulit naman to. Diba? Final message for tonight is put in the work, no? Lalong-lalo na ngayong bear market. Ang daming panahon na mag-aral and i-train yung sarili. Training the eye on looking at your setups na nag-resonate sa'yo. Same time, practicing risk management, kahit paper trading lang. Diba? Walang issue doon. More of kailangan mo talaga i-work on yung muscle memory on trade planning, risk management, setup choice, prioritization, etc. So kailangan mo talaga mag-training. Bigyan mo ng panahon, no? Kasi mali mo next week magkaroon ng rally and pag hindi ka prepared, hindi mo makukuha, 'di ba?
Yep.
You have to work for it. Yun lang. So, yun.
Yeah.
Work hard, play hard.
Alright. Last but not the least, of course, Bro Matt, final message for the
Sa akin,
investor community.
This is the best time for you to sharpen your skills and edge sa market. Of course, on top of that, make sure to align it with your goals. Diba? Pag sinabi kong sharpen your skills, this is the best time for you to look for your mentors, look for friends, who can help you in the market and of course help you achieve your goals at the end of the day. Kasi pag tumakbo talaga itong market, di ba? I've experienced it, tumatakbo yung market, wala ka nang magawa. Di ba? Wala ka nang magawa eh. Hindi ka na may mga opportunities, kumikita ka. Pero yun nga, pag natapos na naman yung bull market, asan ka na? And kung aayaw ka na lang at the end of the day. Di ba? And of course, let's see moving forward kung if this bear market will end soon, but it's very important to sharpen your skills and edge sa market.
Tama.
Alright. So I think that's a great way to end everything. Of course, to all of our viewers, if you guys are still here, and you learned something new today, found value dito sa roundtable discussion natin, guys, pa-comment naman. Ano ba? Siguro lang. Thank you mga sir. Yun, thank you mga sir. Alright, so of course, before I let everyone go, Kahane bro, thanks for your time tonight. Very thank you. And of course, Matt, bro, alam ko sobrang busy mo. Thank you for joining us this Sunday evening.
Thank
Yun,
you, thank
okay.
you.
Alright, so siguro final message ko for
Okay,
everyone. Good luck sa upcoming trading week. Medyo make or break tayo siguro this July coming to early August para malaman if sustainable yung move higher. And yun lang, in the words of Bear, nakalimutan sabihin ni Bear yung eat your daily vegetables, drink your vitamins.
And, yes sir, hydrate, always hydrate, diba?
Yun, tama. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated pala.
Yun, okay. So, thanks everyone. Again, thank you, Master, and thanks to all our viewers. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evenings, and good night.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay,
everyone.
thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye-bye, good night.
So,
Hey,